Hey everyone, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to run through some Scentsy Club stuff with you guys. I have a list of things. As you can see, it's long. I'm just gonna kind of bounce some things off you guys, tell you my plan, hopefully get some of your feedback before final decisions are due at the end of the month. That's the plan. So, if you guys don't know what Scentsy Club is, if you are new to Scentsy or you're like, what the heck are you talking about? Scentsy Club is our subscription service. So what it allows, there's many benefits, but one of the benefits, and one that's very important right now, is always get my bar. So we have a lot of items discontinuing at the end of the month. There is fall winter catalog items discontinuing, and there is bring back my bar discontinuing. So a lot of things that are available currently are going away. If you put them into your Scentsy Club now, you will have them locked in for always get my bar. There are things discontinuing, like for example, apple and cinnamon sticks is going away. Every item that apple and cinnamon sticks comes in is going away. The only item eligible to stay in your Scentsy Club beyond January 31st is the wax bar. So if you put a car bar of apple and cinnamon sticks in your club, that will get wiped away on the 31st. I'm not sure if they send you an email notification letting you know that something in your club is actually being discontinued or like not eligible to be in your club anymore. I swear it's something you somehow get notified saying like this will be taken out of your club. Bars, however, it's called Always Get My Bar, and if it's in your Scentsy Club, you will always get your bar. So you can choose 1, 2, or 3 months for your subscription. You can do all 3 even if you want, depending what you're hoping for, but it's anything that's consumable. So if you can use it up, you can get it through Scentsy Club. So let's talk about the things I'm going or have in mind to add to mine. I think I'm going to start with things that are discontinuing, either fall, winter, or bring back my bar, things that are going away. And then maybe at the end, I'll give you some of my thoughts around what I'm going to remove to make room. What I'm removing is not close to what I'm adding, I'll be honest. But some of these things I'm just putting in my Scentsy Club just in case. So one thing I do recommend to people, if you're like, oh my gosh, it's getting down to the wire, I really need to submit my Scentsy Club, but I'm just not sure on a few things. If your club isn't going to process for a while, say that you did a 3-month Scentsy Club, so you have at least 1 or 2, maybe even 3 months before your next club processes, I just put things in my Scentsy Club, and then if I don't want it, I can take it out. It doesn't work the other way around. If you realize in 2 months that you actually love that bar, you can't add it back in at that time. I would rather be able to just add it in now, and in 2 months, if I'm like, I don't actually like it, I'll just take it out then before my club processes. So I hope that makes sense. Some people like to be risky. You could obviously stock up on some of these items, but I am choosing to go the Scentsy Club route just because I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I don't want to stock up, but I do want to get these things in the future. So Scentsy Club is my route. Okay, so things I am adding from either the fall winter catalog that are going away. There's a lot of heartbreaks. This Bring Back My Bar, and some of these are the Bring Back My Bar Scentsy Club exclusives. So those bars you can only get through Scentsy Club. So currently I have almond croissant, apple and cinnamon sticks. I absolutely love that one. Arctic Kiss, autumn road trip. A lot of these ones to start with are going to be pretty like fall and explanatory. Bright Cider Life, I absolutely love that. Caramel Apple Craze, Cozy Cardigan, Hug in a Mug, Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl, Silver Bells, Snowberry, Red Berry and Spruce, Winterberry Apple Tea, and Polar Bear Hug to start. I have some more. So apple butter frosting. This is going to be the bakery section. I'm sorry. Apple butter frosting, because it's going away, and this one makes me nervous. I mean, I get that it's fall winter, but it just makes me nervous, so I'm putting it in. Apple cherry strudel, this one also makes me nervous just because these two are both normally year-round items. being safe. Banana nut bread, this isn't in the current catalog, but it is a bring back my bar and I'm enjoying it, so I want to put it in there. Cinnamon buttercream. I am truly devastated. This one is going away, so it's going in my club because this one to me is appropriate all the time. So this also makes me nervous because why would you do that to us? Why are they taking that one away? Also, why are they taking away Graham Cracker Crunch? Two of the best new releases, besides one more that I'll mention. Why did they have to do that to us? So Graham Cracker Crunch is also being included. Also, I feel like that one's fine all year round, so I don't get it. But club, I'm locking it into club. Simply Vanilla is actually in the Bring Back My Bar. That one is it's going in, but it may be one that I toy around with, but I'm gonna put it in to start. It's not necessarily a bakery vanilla. It's a little bit different, but I feel like that's good because I'm like, oh, it's different, maybe I don't need it, but also I feel like it's bad for my club because I'm like, oh, it's different, I do need it. It's not the other vanilla. It's not the bakery vanillas. This is where club becomes a problem, you guys. Sugar cookie, because I'm really nervous about sugar cookie. I do believe you can get bricks in Scentsy Club. I do believe the brick is staying around in Scentsy Club. And I might be overthinking this, but here is my theory. Some people, also I feel like I'm in a kind of different scenario than just the average consumer because I am a consultant, so I can't, it's easier to sell a bar of sugar cookie wax than a whole brick. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna definitely put the bar in. But some people are like, oh, the brick is staying around. I'd just rather get the brick than put the bar in my club. My theory is, okay, great that the brick's around, but what if sugar cookie does not come back? I get that the brick is still available. I feel like if the brick is still available, they'll bring it back, but I just don't know. And this also goes for Perfectly Pomegranate because that's also going away, but I don't really like that one. Or it's not club worthy to me, I guess. So say they don't bring those back, or one of them, whatever the situation is, I get that you could get the brick in your club, but what if there comes a time that they take that away? Like, what if they do away with those bricks? And then you also can't put the bar back in your club because those are long gone, and also now the bricks are gone. I don't know. I don't know if this is a scenario that could play out, but it's just kind of how I'm thinking about it. Like, I understand that sugar cookie is available. Also, just because I put sugar cookie in my club doesn't necessarily mean I can't get a sugar cookie brick, because I would do that. It's kind of in the way that like I can buy Luna now, but I will get a Luna brick, I guess. I guess if it's like you put skinny dipping in your club, but then you also get a skinny dipping brick, but maybe you don't do that because you feel like you can get the brick. I'm putting it in my club. I don't know what to tell you. I'm probably overthinking it, but I'd rather just put the bar in my club and be safe. That's just that. I also have on here Perfect Peppermint. I don't know if I'm going to keep that one necessarily, but I have it on my list. It may go, it may stay. So we will see. I just enjoy that, and I feel like I could use it anytime for the bedroom because I like peppermint in the bedroom, but I feel like I could also use it during winter, obviously. But part of me is like, they'll always have something peppermint available, so that's why I'm kind of like conflicted a little bit on that one. But I also like it. Like, I feel like Silver Bells isn't enough peppermint for me. Like, it's nice. That one's on the fence, you know what I mean? Like, Silver Bells is really pretty, but what if I want more peppermint? I just don't know. Okay, and then I have a couple more. These ones are mostly Bring Back My Bars, I think. Some of them, like this first one, is a Scentsy Club exclusive. So Caramel Pear Crisp, that one is actually the Scentsy Club exclusive bars. That one I still need to test, but it's like on the edge for me, so I'm just gonna put it in here like my theory, like I said, if I end up not liking it, I'll take it out. If I ended up liking it, I'll keep it in. That's kind of my theory when we come to these like big, honestly, anything with Scentsy Club, if I'm like, there's a chance, I'll just pop it in there, because you can always take out. You can always add in after you've passed the deadline. I can't beat that to death enough, because there are people, I mean, I've done it myself, like, oh dang, I wish I would have added X. It happens. It gets you every time. Also, no, I should have started the video with this. No scent is safe to return. So while apple butter frosting, apple cherry strudel, sugar cookie, apple and cinnamon sticks, pumpkin cinnamon swirl, winterberry apple tea, all those are great and fan faves in my opinion, especially winterberry apple tea, none of these scents are safe to return. So if there's any inkling that you are like, this is a scent I love, there is a chance it doesn't come back. The most recent shocker, I think, for people was honey pear cider. When it didn't come back this fall winter, people were devastated. Now that we're getting into the spring summer catalog, I think there's going to be some more shockers. I put all my faves in my club, so I'm not really that shocked about anything. But I think some people are going to be like, I know aloe vera and ivy, that one didn't come back for spring summer. I have it in my club, but some of my customers were like, dang, I wish it'd come back. So just saying, no scent is safe. Beware. There's no guarantee anything has to come back. They could pull some switch ups on us. So I'm just saying. Okay, caramel pear crisp. I talked about that one. It's on the edge. Cashmere corduroy. I freaking love cashmere corduroy. It's so pretty. I have cozy cardigan in here that I listed before, but do I need the two of them? I just don't know. I will probably start with the two of them and see where things go. It sounds so like dramatic and over complicated, but I like them. They're not the same to me. Like cashmere and corduroy is very like perfumey, in your face, is the dominant older sister, if you will. Cozy cardigan is much more subdued, still like nice and perfumey in that way, but it's lighter. Like it's not going to absolutely smack you in the face as you walk in. It's just like, wow, this smells nice in here, if you know what I'm saying. So I have them both down for now. Coconut cotton is next. That's part of Bring Back My Bar. Huckleberry sage, Maui mist. My home I have in here for now. Thank you to the people who commented on my video smelling these bars, because I was like, I cannot place what my home smells like. One of you commented, or a couple maybe, saying it's similar to Snowberry, and I totally agree. That is totally what I was thinking of. I don't know why I couldn't think of it at the time, but it is Snowberry. It's Snowberry without the mintiness that Snowberry gives me, and so I'm kind of intrigued by that. So I have it in there for now. We'll see. Same thing with oats and honey. I have it for now. It could get the boot later. I'm just holding it. I'm holding its place. You know what I mean? Pink Haze, Salted Caramel Cupcake, Shimmer, Southern Evening, Sugar, and Toffee Butter Crunch. And I know we had the big discussion about Toffee Butter Crunch and whether it's the same exact scent as Salted Caramel Toffee, and which is current. So is that what that one's called? I'm pretty sure. Salted Caramel Toffee, which is in the current catalog but is being retired for spring summer. So my theory was, I personally like Toffee Butter Crunch better because of the vanilla notes in there. I mean, I like them both, but if I have Salted Caramel Cupcake and Toffee Butter Crunch, I feel like I don't also need Salted Caramel Cupcake and have a half brick of salted caramel toffee. Too many bakery scents, but they're all going away. I'm getting lost. Okay, now I want to quickly touch on the scents I'm taking out, which is nowhere near that big list I just gave you, but we're making some room, small amount of room. So the scents that are actually coming back in the spring summer catalog that I have in my club that I will be taking out to make room for are Havana Cabana, Make a Splash, which is actually coming out in more products this season, Mocha Doodle, Pina Colada Cha Cha, one of my favorites, Pink Cotton, and Tangerine Creamsicle. And then those ones are all coming back. So I'm taking them out of my club because I don't need to get them when they're available in the catalog. You could leave scents that are coming back in your club, even though they're going to be in the catalog. There's no rules against that. But to me, I'm like, I'd rather have that space. I'd rather not pay that $6 and make room, if you will, for another bar. And then if I happen to buy these items, I could buy them regular season, like in the catalog. I hope that makes sense. But you could certainly leave them in there. If you're like, oh, I really love Make a Splash, I want to get it every month, you could leave it in your Scentsy club, even though it's available, and you could get a 6-pack. Like, it's up to you. I also have written down in the remove category, Aladdin. I've toyed with taking him out. Like I'm personally attacking Aladdin. No, the bar. I've been toying with taking out the bar of Aladdin. I had in my mind when I was doing like this mental club edit that Aladdin could just be removed. I was like, it's nice, but like, is it pub worthy still to me? Like, I enjoyed it. Do I still need it? And he was on the axe list. And then when I got my last club, and you guys can see my video, I was like, oh, wait a minute. This smells a little bit different than I was recalling, and I actually kind of enjoy it. But at the same time, I'm like, but do I need to keep a spot for it in my club? Like, do I really need to do that? So Aladdin might be getting the boot. Some other scents that I'm on the watch list to kick out are Shut Eye and Lights Out. And these two are from our Catching Z's collection that launched maybe like a year ago. They're both kind of like somewhat bedtime scents. I was honestly hoping both of them would be somewhat similar to Pacific Sandalwood, because I wish I had Pacific Sandalwood, but I do not. I don't want to talk about it. I wish I had that scent. They're not necessarily dupes of Pacific Sandalwood, but they're really nice bedroom type scents, and I actually really like both of them at work, which is kind of random, but they're just really nice and kind of pretty. But I'm like, if I keep Cashmere and Corduroy and Cozy Cardigan, I feel like I can give these two the boot. Like, even if I kept one of those, I feel like I can give these the boot because they're all kind of in that similar vein. So I'm going, since I know I love Cashmere Corduroy and Cozy Cardigan, I'm going to kick out these other two bedtime type scents. And I have a decent, like I have a couple bars of them, so I'll be fine. I'm toying around with removing the Graduation bar. I really like the Graduation bar, but I'm like, do I need the Graduation bar? Like, I think I have maybe one or two. I'm just going off the top of my head. I could honestly look up officially if I really wanted to know, but I'm just going off the top of my head. I think I have one or two. But do I need it? Do I need it? If, like, when I think about it in comparison to these other ones, I'm like, would I reach for it over something else? So I'm probably gonna remove it. I have like a little squiggly next to it. Like, what am I doing with this one? I don't know. The next four, the last four, actually may be a little bit of shockers, but here we go. I'm gonna remove Orchard Apple and Spice, which some of you might be like, okay, great. If you are like familiar with my channel, or maybe you really know that I like that scent. I really, really liked that scent, but I kind of, when I saw the discontinued list, was like, if I had to pick between Orchard Apple and Spice and Apple and Cinnamon Sticks, I'm gonna go with Apple and Cinnamon Sticks, like 10 out of 10. I just love Apple and Cinnamon Sticks, which is so funny because it's not anything like super revolutionary, but I really love that one. And I like Orchard Apple and Spice, but I don't know that I could say I like it more than Apple and Cinnamon Sticks, so I'm actually gonna get rid of Orchard Apple and Spice. And this is where I want you guys to leave me your feedback. Like, if I said something and you're like, wait a minute, back up, before club edit is over, like, please let me know down below. Unless you're gonna say like your club's way too big, then I don't want to hear it. that I don't want to hear. Another one that may shock you guys if you have been around. I can't believe I haven't done it because I'm talking it out with you guys first. But I have on my list to cut Joy and Wonder from the holiday 3-pack of wax. I really enjoy Joy and Wonder. And I was like, oh, this is like one of my favorites. I'm gonna love this for the holidays. It's so good, blah, blah, blah. But the last time I warmed it, which was maybe like a couple weeks ago, it was within the last month, I would say. So like past the holidays, but it's still like late December type January. Like it's still winter. So I felt like it was appropriate, and I put it in and I put the pods in. I just remembered thinking while it was going, like, do I need this to take up a spot in my club when I have all these other ones I know are going to be coming in? Like, either the discontinued list was either right about to come up or it was already out. And I just remembered thinking to myself, like, I enjoy this scent, but I don't know that I enjoy it so much that I would like totally reach for it over any of these other scents that I want to put in my club. I don't know, I just like wasn't super jazzed the last time I put it in, which to me was kind of like an eye-opening, like I think I should just remove it. So it's on the boot list. Next is Spiced Apple Chestnut. And this one may not be as much of a shocker for some people, but I did really rave about this one when I first got it. I was like really, really in love with it. I was trying to add it to my club before it even launched. That's how much I loved it. As a consultant, we got the bars early and I warmed it and I was like, oh, this one's so good. I was like logging into club and I was going to add it to club and I was like, where's the bar? Like, how come I can't add it? The collection hadn't even launched yet. Like, that's how jazzed I was about this one. But like I was saying, as I got thinking about things I want to put in, like apple and cinnamon sticks, apple cherry strudel, apple butter frosting, like these other caramel apple crates, I have all these other apple type scents. I'm like, would I love that one, but would I reach for it over these other apple scents? So I'm gonna remove it. It's really nice. I think I have another bar of it or two. I'll happily warm those, but I'm like, I don't know that I want to continue to spend the $6 to take up a space. I'd rather give its space away to somebody else. So that one's getting cut. And then the last one I've kind of touched on already in a different video, but I'm going to readdress it because this is the official Scentsy Club video and it may be a shocker because of how much I've raved about it in the past. It's Wassail Wonderland. I know. I think every time I've talked about Wassail Wonderland for like the last 3 months, I've been like, put it in your club, put it in your club. It's so good. It has to go in your club, blah, blah, blah. It's the best scent ever. Best scent for Christmas time. Never warm another scent. And so a thing happened. By some chance, I don't know why I happened to get this bar, but I picked up Red Berry and Spruce, which actually launched in 2020 with Wassail Wonderland in the Scents of the Season collection. So fast forward to fall winter 2021, Red Berry and Spruce is in the catalog. Wassail Wonderland comes out again in Scents of the Season. I had Wassail in my club the whole time in between them. I just randomly happened to pick up Red Berry and Spruce, which, as you guys saw, was on my club list, or heard. That one was on my club list. I warmed it. I was like, this is amazing. And while it was warming, I was like, okay, this is very similar to Wassail Wonderland, but the fruits, Wassail is more of like an orange, and the Red Berry and Spruce is more like red berries. Like it's more fruity and not orange specifically. And I think just the difference between them, I was like, okay, I'm really gravitating towards Red Berry and Spruce. I think I'm going to take out Wassail Wonderland in place of Red Berry and Spruce. So That one I've really talked up in the past, and I really think it is a good one. I warm it on Christmas. It's great. I have a couple bars of it literally like right here. I can see them. But I'm like, I think I like red berry and spruce more. And I also kind of think I was hoarding my Wausau Wonderland to be like, I can only melt them on Christmas. And so I had like 4 bars or 5 from just like continually getting them in Scentsy Club. I maybe had 4, but I might have had 5 because I got the Scents of the Season collection. I had a few. And so like I warmed one on Christmas. Okay, but like I don't need 4 bars for one day of the year. So I was like, I really enjoy red berry and spruce as like an all season long fruity tree type of scent. And then I still have the Wausau in my collection if I really want to warm it on Christmas Day, whatever. So those are all the ones I'm removing. That big long list at the beginning when we talked about are all the things I'm adding. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Can't even talk because club is just like bursting at the seams. But honestly, at the end of the day, if I had to, I could remove a bunch of these. I could cancel my club if I like financially needed to. Like, it's not like I'm bound to this forever. It's just something fun that we do, and I don't want it to be stressful. I just want to add scents that make me happy, and then we'll include the budget later and kind of evaluate deeper. If we need to cut things, we'll do so. But this is my original plan. I'd love to hear your guys' comments below. What scent are you like, I cannot live without this? It's going in the club. Also, I think I touched on this in my empties video, but Polar Bear Hug, I don't know if I said that one. It's in the lineup. That one actually really surprised me. So that went on here. Will it stay? I don't love it as much as Arctic Kiss, but I don't think it's the same as Arctic Kiss. So I have it in here for now. We'll see if it stays. But it was really, really nice when I did it for the first time ever the other day. So let me know your number 1 or number 2 or top 10 or whatever. Give me your whole club list if you want. What can you not live without? What is going in your club? Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, you have until January 31st to stock up or put in club. I'll catch you later. Bye.